People wonder about it all the time. Why is it that some men walk into a room, and instantly women are drawn to them? They barely say a word, and suddenly there's chemistry, attraction, desire. Meanwhile, other men, maybe even richer, taller, or more qualified, get rejected, ignored, or friend-zoned. It almost feels unfair. But here's the truth. Women are not operating by a checklist. They're not just looking for money, muscles, or looks. What makes a woman decide, in the moment, whether she feels that irresistible pull, is deeply psychological. It's emotional, primal, and often subconscious. So let's break this down, slowly and carefully. When a woman decides to give herself to a man instantly, it's rarely about his face or his wallet. It's about his energy, the way he carries himself, the vibe he gives off. Some men walk into a room and radiate confidence, calm, collected, but strong. That energy speaks louder than anything he says. You see, women pick up on micro-expressions, subtle body language, and tone. If your energy says, "I'm grounded, I'm sure of myself, and I don't need to chase," she feels it. And that feeling sparks attraction faster than any luxury car or six-pack ever could. Here's something most men don't get. Women don't want neutral. They don't want safe and boring. They crave polarity. That masculine-feminine tension. The men women sleep with instantly are often the ones who aren't afraid to lead, tease, or challenge her. They create emotional spikes, flirting, mystery, even playful conflict. That tension ignites chemistry. On the other hand, the men who play it too safe, too predictable, too agreeable, they get pushed aside. Because desire doesn't live in comfort. It lives in tension. A rich man can buy her dinner. A handsome man can make her blush. But the man she gives herself to instantly is the one who makes her feel something unforgettable. It could be excitement. It could be thrill. It could even be a little danger. But it's emotional impact that matters most. If she's laughing, if she's curious, if she's suddenly feeling like she's in the middle of a movie scene, her guard comes down, and attraction takes over. This is why a man who knows how to tell a story, create an atmosphere, or lead an adventure can have more influence on a woman's desire than a man with all the money in the world. This is the classic truth, but it needs to be understood deeply. Women don't just love confidence, they're biologically wired to respond to it. Confidence signals safety, power, and capability. A man who is confident without arrogance, who can be calm under pressure, who doesn't hesitate when he speaks or moves, that man communicates he's in control of himself and his world. And here's the secret. Women decide instantly if a man is confident by his first few seconds, his walk, his tone, his eyes. If you hesitate, fidget, or seek approval, attraction shuts off. But if you radiate certainty, the door swings wide open. Now let's flip the coin. Why do some men get rejected instantly? Even if they're good men, wealthy, or well-meaning. It's the vibe. If a woman senses insecurity, neediness, or desperation, her instincts shut it down. Not because she hates the man, but because her biology is wired for survival. A man who feels needy doesn't feel safe. A man who seeks her validation doesn't feel strong. And that subconscious judgment happens in seconds. Here's what separates attraction from friendship. Women don't sleep with men they don't feel tension with. They might laugh with you, enjoy your company, even appreciate your kindness, but without sexual polarity, it stays platonic. The men who spark desire instantly know how to add subtle tension. It's in the way they hold eye contact a second longer. The way they touch her hand when telling a story. The way they tease her with confidence, not fear. That tension flips the switch from just friends to I want him now. The brutal reality is this. Women aren't waiting for the perfect resume. They're waiting for the perfect feeling. And that's why one man can be instantly irresistible while another is rejected in the same moment. It's not about being perfect. It's about knowing how to awaken emotions she can't resist. So why do women sleep with some men instantly and reject others? Because the first man makes her feel alive. Desired. Thrilled. He speaks to her instincts, not her logic. He gives her attention without desperation, confidence without arrogance, thrill without chaos. And the truth is this, women may admire money, but they surrender to energy. The man who knows how to carry himself, who understands tension, and who radiates calm strength, he doesn't just get her attention. He gets her desire. Instantly.